I'm Deborah Rivera, and I'm reviewing the edX course, Foundations of Happiness at Work. This is one of 3 courses that a person can take for a certification in happiness at work. So why is happiness at work important? Because it affects the bottom line. It actually affects everyone's bottom line. It's good for employees and it's good for the organization. For employees, it will help us to be happier because we are more productive, we are more engaged, we're more resilient, and we're more kind. For an organization, it does truly affect the financial bottom line because employees who are happy will be good in attendance, they'll be good in productivity, and they will be good to each other. When you open up the course and get into the course, you will see videos being available. This is one of the videos that's available. This is the signature piece. The entire course is based on PERK, purpose, engagement, resilience, and kindness. And all of the modules will follow through on this acronym. As you can see, there's a video, and to the right, there are the transcripts. What I thought was really awesome about this particular course is that you can download not only the video, but the transcripts. The download of the transcripts enables a person to enlarge those transcripts to be readable to whatever font that they need. Or if you have someone with visual issues, they can put the filter over that printed transcript. This is the course progression. These are the 4 modules that you will work through, and each of the modules has sub-modules. You can see that they're checked off because I've been through them. You'll also notice that there's self-inquiry and progress checks throughout the course. This is an example of what you will see with the self-reflection. It provides a Likert scale, and you can test yourself to see how resilient you are, how engaged you are. The course also offers discussion boards for collaborative work or for bouncing ideas off of your own team if you want to come in with a private team. Getting help may be a little difficult. Here you can see the place where you would normally click on to get support. However, this little tiny mice type will tell you that their volume is always high and that it may take a while to get you the help that you need. Another concern that I had about this course was the age of the research. The research is generally 10 years or older. It was probably cutting edge when the course was first developed, but it might need some updating now. As I work through the PERK acronym, purpose is centerpiece. I've also included the URL for this embedded video that they put in here. This embedded video is from a YouTube about a Yale study done on cleaning people at a hospital. The cleaning people would go above and beyond the call of duty, and this is called job crafting, meaning that you literally put your own personality, your own fingerprints on your job. It's not just a job. You're not just there to get income or for an advancement of career, but you see the meaning and the purpose of what you do. It's very often called going above and beyond. In one particular story, there's a lady who would work in a long-term care facility with comatose patients. And yet, periodically, she would go in and replace or exchange the artwork that was in their rooms. When asked about that, they said, "Is this your job?" And she said, "No, it's not my job, but it's a part of who I am." As they inquired further, they found that she felt that it might contribute to the patient's healing. There were other stories about people who would, it's not their job, but they would escort people to the parking lot, or they would go and talk to people who had no visitors. Engagement. Engagement is key. It's showing up and applying yourselves at work. That's actually just doing your job, But more than that, they brought in the importance of humor. Those funny memes that you text to each other or the rolling chair races down the hallway, these all bring engagement and they bring humor, which releases dopamine in the brain and makes people happy and more creative. Resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover after a setback or failure. What is interesting is it notes how important vacations and time off is to building resilience. So if you think that by working through holidays and working through your lunch is being more productive, they've shown that it can actually be counterproductive. Your mind and your body need you to take those vacations. Kindness. They did a lot of work with civility. What is really great about this particular course is not only do they tell you what it is, they tell you how to do it. Here on the screen, you will see several suggestions or examples of what you can do to promote kindness in your workplace. The quality of the course, I think, was very good. The research is in depth. The work is research-based, and it's really applicable to any workspace. What I will be borrowing, probably the infused embedded videos, but also the on-screen discussions, the interviews with people who are actually implementing. Again, the bottom line is happiness is good for the employees, and it's also good for the company. And overall, I give it a 5 stars.